Hey guys, this is Lashitsky back here with another video. This is gonna be a video kind of based on some news I heard. I was reading a few wrestling websites, and one of them said in a report that Vince McMahon apparently said that Skip Sheffield he considers to be a #2 face in the WWE, like a potential big #2 face just behind John Cena. This kind of confuses me in a few ways. One, I didn't really see anything that's really that drastically like vibrant about Skip Sheffield that would show that. I mean, I think he has promise, but I don't think he's a #2 face potentially. Like, think of what about you're forgetting about like Daniel Bryan, like John Morrison. You could even, well, I mean, I think I'd rather have Randy Orton as a heel, but you could still consider him to be a face. So that's three guys at least right there. I mean, even like that are over and above Skip Sheffield. He's just kind of beginning, and McMahon sees him as a #2 face. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that. Like, I mean, Skip Sheffield's got qualities that would possibly make him a rising star, but I mean, and I don't think he's that big of a not big of a superstar. Like, Vince McMahon also talked about giving him, like, when he comes back, because he's got like a compound fracture in his ankle right now. But Vince McMahon was talking about like giving him a big run. And I mean, I wouldn't like that, because then you're just kind of killing what's happening with everyone else, because you put so much attention on like Sheffield, you're kind of eliminating the focus off some of the other guys that are trying to get going, like John Morrison, like Daniel Bryan. You eliminate the focus off guys like that who are just starting to get going as well. Like, I mean, I understand they're trying to push their young guys, but I don't want them to push them too fast. Like, I think they pushed Sheamus too fast, for example. Like, and now look at what happened. Like, Sheamus came in, and obviously the WWE was hot about him because he came in and like won the title in his first match, and then he was a main eventer for the next 2-3 months. He won the title again. But then he kind of slipped into mediocrity for the next few months. Like, they pushed him up high, and then he just sank. They're bringing him back up again now because he won the King of the Ring. And they might have him in a big feud with another like big star. I mean, possibly Triple H. He might even contend for the title. Who knows? But like, they should have maybe they should have developed him slowly and not pushed him all the way up to main event all of a sudden, because I think that's unfair to some of the other guys that have fought just as hard and have been there for a longer amount of time. And I mean, if they do that same thing with Skip Sheffield, then something's gone AWOL, because like, really? You got guys on that roster that are fighting hard for their spots, veterans. That's what pisses me off too. Veterans that have fought hard and have been there for such a long time and don't get rewarded. Christian doesn't get rewarded for the hard work he puts in and how long he's been in the business. Diddly squat. And it pisses me off to no end because of the fact that he is a top quality superstar. He has charisma. He's good in the ring. The fans love him. And he gets nothing. He gets thrown to the curb and he gets shit all. That's one thing that pisses me off. R-Truth, another guy, great. Like, I don't know if people agree with me or not, but I think he's a good in-ring superstar. He reminds me of Booker T. And I mean, he's a great superstar. Sure, he's getting older, but he's still great in the ring. He's got charisma. I mean, his mic skills could be better, but I mean, almost everyone's mic skills could improve. And he has the most entertaining entrance in the entire WWE, and the fans love him. So, I mean, I don't appreciate when they just kind of. I appreciate the fact that they're trying to push the younger superstars because they're the future of the business. But that doesn't mean you got to throw away your vets. Because think about this. Like, look at the vets they have right now. Like, Undertaker, he's going to be gone soon. He's having serious injury problems. He won't be around much longer. Rey Mysterio may not even be around much longer. Triple H is talking about retiring soon as well. So that's your 3 of your biggest superstars there, all gone. So now, what do you got for vets? You've got, and this is sad to say because they've only been around for 6 or 7 years now, but John Cena, Randy Orton, Edge. Those are your vets because Batista's gone and Chris Jericho's gone. So it's those 3 are really, those are your vets. And I mean, they should be, and Kane. Those are your 4 vets right there. Now, the guys like Cena, guys like Orton, even Edge, like, no, I mean, Cena, Orton for sure, even when they're not champions, they're still considered in the main event because of the fact that Like, they've turned into guys that you just want to see every week. They're main eventers even when they don't have the title. Guys like Christian and guys like R-Truth and guys like even CM Punk, those guys aren't main eventers when they don't have the title. That's why you have to give them some sort of like credibility. And even if they're not, they don't have to contend for the title. R-Truth could, like, they have him. He's a good mid-card wrestler. No, he's not a main eventer by any stretch of the imagination, but he's a good mid-card wrestler. The United States Championship is right where he needs to be. He won the U.S. title a little while ago, and he held it for like maybe 2 weeks, and the Miz won again. But that was great. I love that. Keep him in the mid card. Move up his credibility as a mid carder. Like, let the guy wrestle. Like, if you're not going to use him, then take him off the roster. Like, it's annoying to see that kind of stuff. And I mean, you got so much young talent. And another problem, I mean, they've got 3 titles. Like, main event. They have the guys they have fighting for the main event are the Miz, Randy Orton, possibly John Morrison. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, are they going to move him up or are they just going to keep him there? I don't know. But I'm going to put him in there. John Morrison, Cena, Punk. Those are the guys that are really kind of in the main event right now. There's probably one more that I can't remember. But those are the 5 guys. Then in your mid-card, you've got guys like Daniel Bryan, who's the champ. You got, like, R-Truth, Ted DiBiase, who's used pretty poorly, too. Like, I'd say, well, the guys in the core, too. Like, I mean, sorry, not the core, in the Nexus. Like, the Nexus should be long gone. The guys like McGillicuddy and, like, Harris, and Otunga. Otunga would be a good mid-carder too, but I appreciate the fact that they're like, I think they're putting them in the Nexus because they know that if they go into singles wrestling, they just won't have enough time to put them into feuds, so they stick them in the Nexus right now. I appreciate that, but I just don't appreciate how long it's gone on for. Those guys there, those young stars, they've done a good job with. What I don't appreciate is when they immediately push the young stars. They should slowly develop them up or put them in stables or put them in tag teams. Like the Usos, I mean, and like they even had like, or like latch them onto someone and just get them on the air. Like Cody Rhodes isn't really like contending for anything, but he still fights every week on SmackDown. He's still involved. Kofi Case's the champion. Jack Swagger's still involved in a feud for the IC title, so they still involve those guys. Del Rio, he's not at main event status now, but he's getting there because they're involving him. Like, guys they just immediately push up, I don't like, because you don't get a chance to see what they can do in the ring because they fight one match and have the title, and then they don't have any in-ring skills, so then when they win the title, they're boring as hell. Like Sheamus, when he won the title, had no in-ring skills. He still doesn't. His in-ring skills are okay, but like his in-ring skills are lacking. And like Sheffield, he's entertaining, but his in-ring skills are definitely not top par. Like, he needs to be developed. You need to develop those guys before you push them up. And I by no means think he's a number 2 face. No way. No chance in hell. Like, I don't even think he's a top 5 face. Like, you got to develop him. Put him in the mid-card and put him up. The same with all your younger talent. Don't just immediately slam them up. They're doing that. I think they're doing a little bit of a better job with Del Rio doing that. But, like, because they're putting him on the air every week. He doesn't need to be involved in a title match immediately. You just put him on the air and let the WWE Universe know who the guys are. Like, let them know who they're trying to fit, like, who they're watching. Because they probably don't. Get them on the mic and get them in matches, but don't throw them in the main event immediately. And if Sheffield came in and they slowly developed him to credibility, I'd appreciate that. And if they slowly developed his character, I might be entertained. But I don't think he's a number two face, and I really don't think he needs at least a year to develop, like, even into something that people would want to watch and see. I don't think he's a guy that can immediately come in there and be bam, star power. So yeah, that's my thoughts on what they're doing there. My thoughts on like Skip Sheffield being immediately pushed, and my thoughts on the use of younger and older superstars. Give me your thoughts, maybe what you think of Sheffield, what you think of the other guys, like even Gabriel, what you think of Slater, all those young guys. Because Gabriel's probably my favorite young superstar, him and Kingston. I really like now that they're hopefully going to push Gabriel. But yeah, give me your thoughts on those guys, and let me know, and we'll be back soon.